Hello, my name is Angel Smith, and today I will be doing my forms of speech on yoga techniques. The three things that I will be discussing today, and the three things that you will need to know, is styles, positions, and breathing techniques or styles. The only two things you will need for this yoga activity is a yoga mat, which I recommend, but it's not needed. You could do without. And workout clothes or comfortable clothes, whatever fits you. Let's get into it. Okay, I will begin with exercising the neck. I will be moving my head in a circular motion, just loosening up muscles. Did it the other way. And now I will start with my shoulders. I am moving it in a backwards motion, a backwards circular motion at that. Then forward. Just loosening up all my muscles before we start this yoga activity. Now I will rise my hands up, breathing in and out, in and out. Continuing breathing. I am just doing the same thing but to the side. Then I will connect my palms, continue breathing in and out, in and out. Then I will lean forward, keeping my back straight. It is good to keep your back straight, contain a good posture. Now I will be going into the upward dog position. Leaning backwards, and remember to continue to breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. It is good to keep your breathing at a steady pace. I'm going to go back into the upper dog position, and I'm going to move my left leg to go into a lunge. I'm going to place my foot in between my two palms. If you can't, it's good to help your foot, grab your foot and move it up if you have to. I'm going to lean up in this lunge and stay balanced. I'm going to keep breathing in and out, keeping my breathing at a steady pace as always. I'm going to go back into an upper dog. And I'm going to basically just repeat what I just did, but with my right leg. Moving my right foot up in between my two palms. Going up and keeping my balance as I breathe in and out. Still keeping my breathing at a steady pace. Now I'm going to a different position. I am showing you guys from the front before I turn to the side. This position is called the butterfly pose. You will start with bending your knees and bring your heels close to your pelvic as possible. You will try to bring your knees to the floor as close as possible and touch the soles of your feet together. You would like to breathe. Right now I am doing a circular motion with my head just to loosen my muscles just a little bit more while trying to keep your back straight. And you're still trying to keep your breathing at a steady pace. Breathing in and out. Now I'll be leaning forward just to try to push down my knees just a little bit more to touch the floor, just stretching. Still trying to breathe at a steady pace. You can stay in this pose about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm not going to stay in this pose 3 to 5 minutes throughout the video, but I'm just showing you an example of how the pose go. You will keep breathing. I know I would say breathing a lot throughout this video, but I'm just trying to keep reminding you just to keep your breathing at a steady pace. Never breathe too fast or too slow. Always try to keep your breathing at the same pace you started with. I'm just stretching. Now that I have my legs forward, I am going to stretch forward and try to touch my ankles. Just breathing, stretching. This is not a specific pose. This is just to stretch your body, stretch your legs. Now I will be turning and I will be going back into the upward dog. Still keeping my breathing at a steady pace. I am nodding my head up and down just to loosen tension in my neck as I'm in this position. Still nodding my head. This is just to loosen tension in your neck. I'm going to lean forward, and this is for your back. You're just stretching your back. You're going to basically bend your back and like face your face to the ceiling and just stretch and breathe. Stretch and breathe. The next position I would be doing is leaning backwards. Still on your knees, but just lean straight back. And you just breathe. This position is called the child's pose. I'm just still breathing. I'm going to lean forward. Just to basically stretch my back out. I'm going to go back into the child's pose. Still breathing, steady pace. I'm going to go into a slight lunge. I'm going to keep my balance just like I did in the other lunge that I did earlier. But this time, instead of being on my foot, I am on my knees, my shin. And I'm breathing, and as I rise, I'm keeping it at a steady pace. Still breathing, breathing. Come back down. And yoga is meant to relax you. Yoga is a spiritual discipline which includes breath control, simple meditation, and the adoption of a specific bodily posture, and it is widely practiced for health and relaxation. Most people have yoga classes. You don't really need a yoga class to do yoga. As you see, I am doing this in my front room, my living room. It is something that you could do on your own time. Most people do this just for peace of mind, relaxation. I am just doing what I did before, but with my right leg now. As I go up, keeping my balance. Still keeping my breathing at a steady pace. Breathing in and out. In and out. Now that I'm done with that, I'm just gonna basically just sit and just move the muscles in my shoulders as I move my shoulders in a backwards circular motion. Just gonna keep doing this. After I was done with that, I just basically just keep doing what I was doing in the beginning of the video. And I'm going to go back into the upward dog position, continuing breathing in and out, in and out. One thing about breathing during yoga is that breathing deeply in yoga can actually help you avoid injury. Deep breathing can also allow us to experience our true essence, the flow that the steady in and out action of breathing creates and stimulates a transformation in the body and mind, purifying and cleansing them so that our true essence shines. That's why I keep reiterating the fact that it is good to keep your breathing at a steady pace and to breathe in and out, keeping you relaxed. Right now, I am doing more lunges, just breathing, keep breathing. And I'm going back into the upper dog. I know I do this position a lot, but this is the position that most relaxes me, that keeps me relaxed and helps me just reach my true essence. The breathing technique I use is the breathing technique where you close your eyes. You close your eyes and you breathe in as long as you can to your liking, and then you breathe out without breathing in so much and breathing out too much. You breathe into your liking. Now that we've got to the end, this is basically what I do to conclude my yoga activity. I just continue breathing with my hands in the air. I also turn to the side and I do what I did in the beginning with my shoulders and with my neck. I just basically massage, not really massage them, but you know, stretch them, work them out. And that basically concludes my exercise. Okay, that concludes my video. I hope it was very informative. Thanks for watching.